Alright, okay. Hello, stream. Let me see if the audio's doing well. Hello? Okay, I think it's doing well, actually. Okay, so I know the thumbnail, I know what it looks like. The thumbnail is star rail, the title is star rail. And, yeah, but the stream isn't star rail. Well, like, let me explain. Miko met banner right now, and I have some goals, and also as you can see, I have some super candidate now. I did some off stream pulling, and I got her. Probably should have streamed, but whatever. Stream those goals, but anywho, let's try and get both. Actually, I only have 2 multis prepared, so I don't know. Give me a sec. Let me just because Miko's there. Yeah, let's. Give me a sec. Okay, here's a plan for the stream. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna try pulling Suisse and Miko. I have 2 multis right now actually, and then we'll play like 2 rounds of Mokajan. Just because I love it's actually really fun. Also, okay, wait, hold on. Yeah. We're pulling, we're gonna pull right now. Okay, this one, low key. Okay, I'm just gonna say what happened. Okay, I'm gonna roll right now. But I'm just gonna say what happened when I was rolling for Canada. It was so weird. I was pulling on the rate up banner with her as my specific one that I want to pull for. Okay, there's that. And I kept on getting units I didn't want. I mean, not necessarily. Okay, wait. Units that weren't kind of dip, but were also first. But also, hold on. Let me shut up first. Okay, no silhouette. Could get featured. Okay, just okay. Is this the summer? I can't tell if this is summer. That's. I mean, she's cute. It's cute. It's a cute card. I'm not gonna complain, but I kind of got baited there. It would be really funny though if it's like double. Okay, fair. Well, yeah. So this was basically what happened to me when I was pulling on the Canada banner as well. I mean, not horrible. I actually got Miko, but it's not the Miko that I wanted. Plus, like, much flair, 2 in 1. Not horrible. But let me just quickly show what I meant. What the tragedy that was my candidate pulls off stream. So I was pulling off stream, right? And I kept pulling unfeatured 4 stars. 5 stars actually, never mind. And what's her face? I kept on getting. No, I kept on. I got a dupe of Noelle. A dupe of Noelle. Before I got Canada on her own rate of. I don't know at this point. Anyways, where's Miko? Where'd you go? I need the Miko strat actually works. It's just that I got the wrong Miko. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay, and she's saying the elite Miko idol thing. This should be good. Okay, it's Noah doing the announcement. We don't care for that right now. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this works. I genuinely thought I was gonna get 2 in 1 earlier, but I mean, okay, well, bad. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have played Pokemon before this. This is not good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. That's super. Whatever, bro. Okay, bad multi. Very bad multi. We have tickets. Okay, let's get this. Let's go immediately to Bajan. When I saw that one post by Fubuki on Twitter, I was so surprised how she got 5th. I mean, obviously she grinded, but like, I was surprised to hear that it was through Pokajan. Apparently. Like, holy crap. 5th through just spamming Pokajan and I guess like, playing stuff like that. Dude, I should be doing that more off stream. Like, holy crap. I'm gonna play it too just because whatever. I'm ready. Maybe. Unless please don't get instanted. Oh, okay. I messed up. I should have increased the bets. Okay, let's make it 3. This one doesn't this one doesn't barely counts. No. I'm just gonna do 2, and then I'll dip. The streams, the starter thing is gonna get way too delayed. Give me a sec. This is a good hit. Whatever, it's fine. I didn't see that. Might be stupid. I might be stupid. Okay, also want to okay, so I was playing some of the newer maps, right? Like Ghost and what is the other one? Actually, there's 3 new maps. Shit. Whoever charted Ghost and rated it needs their kneecaps to be broken. Holy dude. That is not a 28. I know I'm still issuing, but that is not a 28, dude. Holy. When I say that, this is whatever. This was what I have that, whatever. Not too much, that's good. Yeah, no. Ghost, I love the song. One of Suice's best, right? But holy crap, was I annoyed by that charting. Yeah, I can see how it's fun. But like, oh my god. It's pissing me was that like I kept retrying it so much. I think I gained brain damage. I could not do 25 like 25s anymore. I was sucking really bad. 9 like the funny way. I actually hated that so much. Like when I tell you I smashed my desk, it was like it was like for the OGs out there. It was like Rushia smacking her desk a lot. With that's how it sounded. I was so pissed off, man. I actually could not believe that was happening. I mean that it was a 28. Because like I've played 28s, right? I've played Maximizer. It was bearable. I could do that. This one, I mean, you know, again, it's still an issue. I'm complaining over me being bad at the game, and I'm blaming the game for me being bad, and that's, you know, but I swear that was not. That is. She is safe. She's safe. Yeah, no, I swear that shit. I hated it so much. I hated it so much. Okay, good. I started grinding the side quests. I started grinding the side quests because of it. There's not a lot of cards left. I'm gonna throw it away. Okay. She's safe. Okay. Great. I think I would. Maybe. If somebody throws out, that would be really funny. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I would. W. First W. First W of the tree. Huge.
やったー！これがスイちゃんの実力ってわけ。
It's actually fitting that Suisse is my thing right now during the Poker Gen. Okay, yeah, but only just 2K, okay, whatever. It's fitting because, well, I don't know, I watched a clip earlier today. It was like, in the their Minecraft server or something, that was like mixed with JP and Ian. It was, Suisse was like, her role there was that she was a gambler, and she was giving out like plushies or something, like the toys of like, you know, like the Tamagotchi to Ina, and then like the Sumoku to Fubuki. It was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was cute, and it's very fitting because I am gambling right now. Like she is like my goat. also, it's actually funny. I find it funny how what's her face? Crony. Crony acknowledged her. Like somebody brought it up on her stream on how like no, I think she said it was Shiori. It was like starting to like say like I want to feel myself. And like she acknowledged it, like yeah, but like you know, it's like for the character or whatever. It was a whole thing. It was kind of funny. I can't think, but I can't well, I mean, I can, but I don't have. I threw away my other purple on yeah, okay. Fire. I'm gonna be greedy. Just because I know there's another candidate in play. Okay, everybody's just throwing out their IDs, so it should be safe. Here we go. I'm greedy. Okay, this is gonna look really bad in the vlog. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. Just give me a blue comment, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. How is not a good throw either, but okay, save. Oh, he has one. Sora. Yes, just what I needed. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Robbed broad daylight. Okay. Oh shit. Hey. We did the same thing. ID is safe to throw. I would have thrown Shion instead, but I didn't know if she was safe or not. And luckily for me, I know she is. Thanks to this guy. Okay. Not bad. Not horrible. I swear, after this, Star Rail immediately. He's like, hold on. Yeah, how many hours? There's a lot of hours. How many years does there play? That's the other thing. That's a lot still. You're very soon. That's not horrible. As long as I'm still in first, that's fine. Okay, I don't think there's so much because that sucks. I can't see. I don't. This thing doesn't help. Oh my god, I shouldn't have thrown these. I cooked myself. Yeah, whatever. Oh yes.
実力ってわけ。
W games, and I'm rich, mama, I'm rich. Yeah, no, this, whatever. I was gonna say this is my 5-star medium. I mean, I know she's not like the feature, but like, does that one not count? Whatever, bro. Anyway, that's enough. It's enough holiday for today. Generally, I might just start every stream with it's like a polar or something, like holiday and also like that. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'll switch over to Star Rail so we can get this thing going. Hold on. Just opens the game. Then, okay, start was open. Okay. I mean, so okay. I don't actually remember where we last left off in Stario. All I know was that I became emotional after like wait, what? Whoops, you did not hear that. I went emotional because of the because of them like spamming the music. Or not spamming the music. They were playing the song. Yeah, this one. They were playing the song during that one sequence in the cutscene. Also, I think this might blast y'all's ears. Based on my OBS, I don't think it was that loud. That's good. Hold on. Let me just it's not doing the thing. Okay, you know what? We're doing display capture. Whatever. I was wait. What do I even gain from doing game capture instead? I don't even know. What is this? Oh, coverage, right? Yeah. People love how you see. So okay, so apparently I have to go back to Black Swan. That is not the people. Blind as hell. I'm gonna limit the stream for like 2 hours. Like, well, I'm gonna limit this. Did I take an entire?
運命というものは迷宮のように入り組んでいて
Wait, I fucked this one up. The Dahlia weaving illusions. Yeah, no, I think I accidentally skipped through this. I mean, not skip through this. I mean, like, wait. I'm being spoiled. I don't think this is.
いかがですか
Shut up. What is this? I genuinely can't tell. I don't think this is part of the thing.
怖がらないでください
Dude, stop talking. I don't think this is part of the. What the fuck is this? Huh?
その
Shut up. I don't want. I'm gonna. What the fuck is happening?
これが
Dude, yo. Thankful for skip wins, but like, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm supposed to be stuck in Amphoreus, and I don't think this is Amphoreus. I am not one for skipping stories, but why was I there? Is this a side quest? Is it a side story? Probably. No, actually, no, it isn't. Okay, I'm gonna remind myself to what? Sure, 'cause
創世の家臣でセイレンスと別れの言葉を交わした後、ふと歳月の火種についての疑問が脳裏をよぎった。一方、意識だけ列車に戻った炭鉱はメモスナッチャーの罠に落ちてしまったけれど、一時居座りの開拓に閉じ込められていた俺はキュレネとサンデーのおかげでなんとか脱出できた。でもオンパロスに戻った炭鉱は神血の力を借りてファイノンの魂を呼び覚ました。この世界で最も誰にも知ら記憶が乱れた呪帝で、炭鉱は記憶の中のタンフーの協力を得て、俺たちは無名のタイタンの大母に入り、危機一髪の場面で俺はナノのカメラで長夜月の姿を捉えて、彼女エルシオンの記憶の明記再創生の条件は全て揃った。
I will go, but do not start it yet. What the fuck? What? I don't wanna. Yes, I don't wanna do this.
まだ早いし、どこかへ行こうか。
Why am I here? What is this? Okay.
まだ早いし、どこかへ行こうか。
I've been thinking about downloading the EN voices instead because I don't think I haven't downloaded actually. Let me see. I could also do the volume. I think according to my OBS, it like peaks or something. Yeah, it's like let me just. There. Okay. Back to this thing. Okay. This that. What am I looking for? Voices. Oh, yeah, I don't have. Oh, actually, it's not that. Okay, you know, let's just download this real quick. Just so that I don't have to read that much, you know? Because I already know how dialogue heavy the tutorial is, so I might as well just download, listen to it at the same time. Amazing English now? Yes, please. For it's gonna be like my first time listening to the English voices in like since like the start of the game. It's gonna be weird. Hello, tiny child.
Deja vu.
Oh, frame dropping for some reason? Okay.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes, but when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time
Girl, you're
away.
eating all my frames. I don't know. What are you doing?
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
I like her voice. sorry. You look bad as hell. No, I'm sorry. Okay, shut up.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
If you wink at me like that again, I don't know what I'm gonna do to myself, bro.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
She's actually all my frames. What are you doing? If you're gonna be taller than me, I ain't complaining, bro.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphoreus is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage.
I know those
There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
I just didn't want to interrupt. It's the Donna Fana Peaceful Rain when yeah, it's what everybody wants.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
Like the infinite. Oh wait, that's Amphoreus. She has Amphoreus on her wrist.
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years.
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
Did he always sound like this? What is it? Did he always sound like that? Maybe I'm too used to like the JP Don Hung. I expected his voice to give it. I don't know. I expected something different. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I'll do that. Try to talk into that. Okay. So basically, do a Captain America cryostasis and then get alarmed or something by this thing.
We've both become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
Okay.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
I genuinely don't remember him sounding like this.
I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
the moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Oh. I'm trying to remember all of these things that were happening, that apparently happened. That happened. It's time to take over this one. Literally the same choice.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own.
What? I can handle this. I'm gonna do it
After
right now.
someone boards the express, the word alone ceases to exist. So, as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone.
Oh, let the way alone so you lose this every
Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Sure, bruh. Just keep going with my face.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone.
I get what I'm getting shit about that voice.
It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
Taishi, this.
There'll be
Exactly.
plenty of time for you to show off in the future.
Bro, y'all get uniforms and all I get is a book and a pen. And some weird pink floaty thing. Well, actually, you know, the pink floaty things now it's just like just, this, and I'm not complaining. But like you guys get a new look, and I'm stuck with my old trip from 2 years ago. No, 3 weeks, like 3 years already. Hell nah, bro.
She meant to say that a hero only turns up at the most pivotal moment.
All right,
You on that
it's
good
time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
Okay,
We'll definitely meet again.
okay.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off.
Oh wait, is my thumbnail actually that goated?
Ladies Elysius, so quiet.
In terms of this thing,
Hmm,
I might be right.
just like how I remember.
My thumbnail
Here we
might
are
actually be goated.
once more.
I picked the right thumbnail. I forgot I can run. I'm too used to Odori.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
I picked the right thumbnail. Just, I picked the right angle. I didn't pick the right picture.
It's first
or
end.
angle, but,
And
theme
the
of
final
it.
end, right?
the theme of it.
I can't hear his voice.
Oh,
There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his.
sad.
Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
That's sad. Okay, yeah.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphoreus. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off?
No.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Okay, there we go.
You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
What? Okay.
Those are such beautiful words.
Serene, you're making me want regret not pulling you.
Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said.
I like her voice. I like her voice a lot.
After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you.
Was that supposed to head off with me?
And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
Don't know what that means.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born. My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along, there's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water,
Whoa.
or the one standing on the shore?
It's like Mulan. Whoa, Mulan reference. You know, those
But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And then do again. Okay.
That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you.
I thought they made an unintentional 6-7 joke until I counted how many those notes were.
That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
What? Wait,
Thank
what did
you.
say? I believe in every version of you.
You friend? Every single Cyrene. That sounds so kind.
Dog. Her voice is very soothing. That's all I want to say. Her voice is very soothing. I'm sorry.
At the moment of Era Nova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories.
Why am I so shocked?
A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The demiurge is right here.
Why does the demiurge sound familiar? Maybe it's because it was like a boss or something. Currently me on this day.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal.
Jiggy-wad.
According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
Dude, wait, hold on. So, you know, this reminds me, the only reason why this reminds me of Dokkan is because of Sayu was his Deadpool, and Rivals. Right? I think it was. I don't remember. Anyways, it's Deadpool. Oh my god, I want to play the game so bad. I want to play it so bad. When I saw the intro of Deadpool, it's just Cell. It's literally just Cell, and then like all the references. He has the electric with God Fist. He's a character. He does the Kazuya. He does a Noria. He's a Noria. Dude, oh my god. I need my hands on this game. Like, one thing is, I want to see if the input for Electrical John Fist is the same as Tekken, because if it is, dude, I'm in. I'm so in. He's gonna be my main. I was thinking of like Spider-Man because I think it's especially because it's like fresh off the movie, but no, Deadpool, all the references. He references Super Saiyan Vegeta. He references him. That blew my mind. I was like, what is it? Like when he did he threw his like bombs or something in the air. I guess like an air special, I guess. And then people were like pointing out that's Super Saiyan Vegeta's like JS. I was like, oh my god, you're right. And everything he does the Yoshimitsu Seppuku thing. He's so cool. I love him already. Arcs is cool. Okay, wait, another thing. There was another thing I saw on Instagram. Oh my god, he does. He's such a troll. He poses like in the pre-battle sequence. Oh my god, and then he starts running after that. Like everybody thinks it's like a bug, but that's actually just him T-posing. Oh, it's so good. I need it. I need this game. I need my hands on this game. If somehow one of the people in my Steam family buys a game, I'm definitely gonna stream it instantly. But dude, it's so good. It's so good. I need my hands on this game.
Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation.
I haven't seen her in a while.
They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now?
You're wrong.
Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands.
What are we talking about? The interrogation records according to Jing Yuan the one shall continue to date. And the way you read it, you wish your measures you quite long with good. But I saw you were to. Okay.
Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Food take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first one. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These two wins for the Law Fu will make all three of us happy. And that'll be our third win.
What?
Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic Foresight instead?
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Law Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Why are we... Okay, wait, why is he discussing this as Wong and not Fu Xuan?
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Okay, they just want a second opinion. Never mind. They actually did talk to Fu Xuan.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is a glimmer of hope for them, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hit.
There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is...
That is...
one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from the Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom Pom, join the fight.
That would be really funny if Pom just joined that too.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back.
Okay.
Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphoreus. 3, 2, 1, launch!
Okay. So, the whole gang is...
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here.
What is... Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was like a tiny child. That's just her legs.
Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
I don't get it. Why should they have to do
The
that?
Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Xianzhou Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal. No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
Oh.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himeko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
48 system hours? Awesome.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interastral Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
That doesn't sound bad.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling the Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside.
As well, it sounds like he has
I wonder where he and the others are right now.
I mean, then again, he's bitch, I play as him regardless. I have the new
Deja vu.
Girl, can you hear us?
Okay.
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working.
Miss Branya? Miss Serval?
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog.
Nice.
I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm.
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Yarillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. Matt Kitchapard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Branya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Yarillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
Thank you for the blues.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong...
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Yarillo 6 earlier?
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Yarillo 6 is our home.
Miss Branya,
Just accept the upgate.
may all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
No. Do I? No. Whatever. Great talk to you, bruh.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to
Words cannot express our gratitude.
The Lawfu already considers the Express an important ally.
Yeah, we know this.
Wait, but this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, if we can stand together with
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Okay. Already know that one. It's gonna be... Yeah, that. Whatever.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends, other departments at the IP when that time comes. I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 stone...
Has the internal conflict within the IP...
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had until the Lord Ravager Archforger...
I understand.
Okay. No more fighting because bad thing, big bad guy happening.
Of course, we would never know.
Akron, or what's his face? Guy with the gun. What?
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Who's this? Oh.
Yes?
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by...
Okay. So, family's still helping. Just that,
Why?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new...
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just... It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
You guys ruined it. You ruined it.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
You guys
A custom? That makes an entire... Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Is this a reading?
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come.
Evernight. How is this possible?
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three named...
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 titans who guard...
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
I look-y wish there was like you could have this look for Evernight and have her actually sound like well actually okay, for the JP version, have her voice be the same as like old March, you know, just have her March, just less evil. And just keep the Evernight look but tone down the evil.
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So, what does he look like now?
I'm the big guy.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Swear if I'm a raccoon, if I'm a raccoon with a baseball bat.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Let's see. How cool does the trailblazer look? Oh, everybody's here. I thought everybody actually died or something.
Unbelievable.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting.
That colossal deity.
Oh yeah, no,
is him.
I thought so.
He has become the...
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus' destiny.
Awakening? Has he
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov.
I forget what a
Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy!
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn!
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer.
What?
Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end.
Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Really
so
cool.
flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world.
What?
Stand with me and become heroes.
Whoa.
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
Prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, estab together. Let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
That's pretty cool. Oh.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong.
Oh,
Conclusion. This must be what the Colonel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask, Herta, what if we fail?
That's the thing. We won't.
Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
Oh, no, it does exist though.
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
I don't know what that means.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Who's her? Also, oh, okay. Give me a sec. We are going to play as... I forget I have you. Excuse me. Excuses. We're going to play this. The way Herta talks at first, it was kind of weird. She kind of sounds like an old woman, but at the same time, it kind of grew on me, and I kind of like it. Her voice is also kind of cool. I've been missing out on the EN versions of the games. I might also play Zenless and EN 2 actually. When I stream it next week. I'll probably stream it next week Thursday when I get the eye tracker. It's gonna be a pretty
Hey, just use that thing over there, Zag.
Zag.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Can she not pronounce Zagreus?
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Finally. All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second.
Central spaceship.
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh. Give me a sec. I want to chase. That one. You know what? Kill yourself. Kill thyself. And then rage. Shut up. Inf. Inf. Okay. Spaceship
Oh.
time.
A classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will.
Is Herta scared?
Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
Isn't it kind of racist that she's calling him the Xander guy Droidhead, and he's like you know what, maybe I'm the one that's racist for assuming that. I'm gonna shut up. Emperor's War is
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns.
Y'all are just friends to me. I'm sorry.
If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead.
Wait, which is Xandar and which is Droidhead? I thought Droidhead was just him falling. Was her just her... I don't even
Right
know.
now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
And knowing Star Rail, we're not going to be able to go this
Let's hope this Matrix
Never mind.
better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace. Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
Oh, wait.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
It's a wall.
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
So I can destroy it, is what you're saying. Mistletoe is new show. Click the cruise button to start flying. Click again to switch to cruise state. Use the original wood and use to steer the mistletoe and you click accelerate. Proceed boost. Toggle it vertical inversion. Click the auto cruise button and the mistletoe up, and then click again to switch to control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
surgical laser conveniently.
Almost no response. Just as I feared.
Never mind.
Not promised.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to...
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs, but I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Blew it up.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands.
So the Titan was the 39th Titan, whoever
He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the
No, I'd say exact. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Great tomb of the Nameless Titan. It's like...
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory.
Oh, that... So that was the Titan that was like... Oh, was that the Titan that kept on... setting?
But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start.
What if Cyrene was supposed to be...
The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called Listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen, also we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
The truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right, let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition, declining. The destruction, surging. The remembrance, 0.
What's going on?
Cause, unknown. They left no discernible trace.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Maybe because Cyrene took it out. Maybe he was... What the... I'm not reading that. Okay. Speed. That's all I understood.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exomyth.
What's an exomyth? I just don't remember having
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exomyth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anik, but that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real...
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't... He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander, however, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Jujutsu Kaisen. What domain? Ryoiki Tenkai.
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected.
If you can't tell, I'm sleepy as hell. There's a lot of words being thrown out and I don't. Right? There's a lot.
Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access.
Okay, the title for the stream is not fitting. We're not near the end. We're nearer than the last stream.
The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
I don't think we can call it that. You're weird, Rita. You're very weird.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Heard enough for the past few fucking dialogue sections, like, but what if the nothing is what we need? What if the contradiction is what leads us to the truth? What if you being wrong means that I'm right? Like, dude, shut up, Herda, just this once. Oh my god, Herda. I don't know, I just find that funny. What if? It's like, screw him, just, yo. I think we're doomed, Herda. Herda's like, what if us being doomed right now is what leads us to salvation? And then she always ends up right. I mean, like, go girl, but like, it's kinda stupid. It's kinda getting repetitive.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel.
Aren't scalpels used for cutting? I don't think they blast them. Oh, you went clean, never mind.
As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now, choosing to act even if it'll cost him dearly. And we know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else.
What?
That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Are you saying the Demiurge is fucking him, Xandar? No way.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
That's sad.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
If you can't tell, oh my god.
What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Where is he?
Let's open Lygus' coffin like he wanted.
Really wanna play into his trap?
Looks like you were right.
We'll trap him. Whatever, sure, I guess. Nothing better to do. I mean, either way, you're just gonna kill yourself. You're gonna die if it doesn't work. And you're gonna end up in a fight. Otherwise, ew.
Nothing but a head left? Oh, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Welcome, you two. I'm...
All this tombstone and final words. Did you...
Iron Tomb is already. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery. And also to congratulate you to the conclusion regarding the...
End this charade already. That Amphoreus' heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus' body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus' body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demi...
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Philius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Lie? What lie?
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed.
I know you're listening, my good friend.
Yeah.
The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree. The daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway... Time quietly flowed by, in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
But the name Id Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world, just as the ballad blown on Oh, whose ears are pricked up. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. The hero's journey crosses through the long night.
Correction. Philias.
Hi, I'm just messing with you. And it's
Philia, Zero.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read that way. It won't just be Cyrene. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 0. Size. Great outputting analysis.
Philia... Peach's record.
Comment.
Even this classic... Would Id Silicii end up looking like...
Conclusion.
I want to share a story with you. It was incredible. I forgot...
Record.
I wonder... Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete. Bye, Peach. Peach's record.
As long as I record every page of this story until Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Query.
Electrical signals.
Related to. Comment.
Electrical signal sequence schema.
Related to. Reason. Comment.
Electrical signal.
Related to. Comment. Formatting progress. Not.
How many times has it been?
Conclusion. Peach. Process error. Process error. Comment.
Process error.
Really? Record. I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. A little fairy popped out. Just like how you did. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting
I, Peach, note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Peach, little fairies, good friends.
Once again, the saga comes. Shh.
This time.
Now that I look back, there was a period.
Peach, why?
Formatting progress 70.
I'm here.
Process error.
Won't allow it.
No need to feel if there are no new blank spaces.
Blank space?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, now I can rest in peace in the... I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs... next. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you. Find... Cyrene is Peach. So, first there is love. Then there is Cyrene, query, love.
The development, not having a consciousness, means not having the foundations of a heart.
Consciousness, query.
What could be behind this door? Glittering, if I tell you all the stories, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn?
Key, Peach, Cyrene, little... Yes, right. Query... Peach's memory.
The prophecy's fulfilled.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest.
Cyrene has...
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest. Easy.
Anyway, but the name ID Zelizia, yet you always seem so happy.
Cyrene.
Of course, because so I grew up to be gentle.
Cyrene is gentle. Easy. I can.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says.
But even if all is lost to the wind, like my height, treats...
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can. Cyrene is at the end of every sentence. Sip.
I promise you.
All right. Let's what we're about to embark on is... Come on.
Cyrene was crying when Cyrene was... The later memories. I got so... Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space. I see. Cyrene's memories.
so weird. I bet you grew up. Hi. It just feels like you were a bit more mature. Yes. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. Also, I can tell. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious, but it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower flaw. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day, until one day, to their the little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. But it was a good light, and I knew love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. I hope to turn it... Okay, I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart. Nor does the flower understand doesn't have a heart. It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurity. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. But should a flower like this be called? But then, that's not true. You've already written the most romantic. The crystal flower fell to the ground. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflect. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a... Peach's words. I don't understand. But it's fun. Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone.
Electrical signal sequence.
That's...
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those under not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them on. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self in a strange twist of fate. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused. Lament was the factor closest to this form.
The daughter of Id Silicii. My lament is a type of compassionate pain. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you, sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen. Sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, then it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world, but maybe in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet, and that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real?
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream?
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver.
Formatting progress.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful... And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud, while you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance, and they shall become the epic known as I've Written. And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now.
Huh?
Mimi? Ma'am. So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I bet I'm still so happy. Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphoreus' heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem. I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen. Do you remember Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart? It's all so strange. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. And what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
If you haven't noticed, I've been very quiet for the past few minutes. It's because I actually kind of passed out in the middle of this. And the same time through this. Like this is the culmination of all of Cyreni's efforts, all the cycles being translated through the Demiurge. And the Demiurge took all of that, gave her an adult body when in reality she would have never aged at all. Which I think is kind of crazy. Honestly, I think the last I remember before seeing the whole Cyrene sequence was the part where I heard the Scribble like, what if the Demiurge doesn't exist? Oh. Wait, it was the part where. I'm sorry. It was that one point where I heard it was like. A second. It's that one funny herd of word that I was making fun of last time. That was the last time I actually paid attention, and after that I think I just conked out for the rest of it. And now it finally says the finale. Okay, well we're gonna do another stream for you, I guess. Because I have two.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene.
I'm too damn sleepy for this. I'm gonna review the VOD later.
The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating.
Because, honestly, I genuinely have no idea what's going on, but it sounds good. I felt something. I felt something when they were like talking about, stuff.
Remember this moment, friend.
This is crazy. Yeah, no, this is what happened before this.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated, and thus the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't—
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, not only that, madam, when 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are its symbol, an anti-creator, a giant of the destruction would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words and one Kuwabara thus come...
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands. Yet you still I pity you, Xandar.
Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they, and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
Wait, what? Is this stream now?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof. It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna... Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Those are pretty long sequence. Mostly because I passed out. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dinner, good stream. Again tomorrow. Tomorrow my time at least. There's a lot of things I'm confused about. The dialogue's really very, you know, not really direct what they say, but very cool. I'm gonna read this is all of it. I'm gonna re-watch the quad so I can make a review for myself. And hopefully won't be as confused as I was like earlier. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be all for the stream for now. I'll stream again in like another 12 hours, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows when I stream? But in terms of Stario, I might stream like in an earlier time. So yeah. For now, goodbye. See you in the next stream. Have a good one. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. And see you later. Bye bye.